Good evening, everyone. I'm Adam Howard. Chris is off tonight. And topping our news on this Monday, November 2nd, is the removal of the final pieces of the wayward blimp over the weekend. A military helicopter flew in on Saturday morning, and it was a short time later that the first of the 5 remaining loads were lifted out of the wooded area. The first load was the remaining skin of the blimp, which landed in a field nearby where soldiers loaded it onto a truck for transport. The second airborne lift was part of the frame of the blimp, which looked for the most part intact. And the third recovery lift was the actual radar equipment described by Captain Villa to be much like a flat screen TV that is the size of a bus, which would then be destined to go back to Aberdeen. After the first 3 loads were lifted, the helicopter went to refuel in Williamsport and then later returned to recover the last 2 loads before returning back to its base. Captain Villa noted that there was some confusion about just how the blimp was deflated once it landed in the gully of the Muncie Hills.
It was done here. So basically, the way it worked was we got here Wednesday night, we tied the thing down and secured it. We got back here the next morning. There's helium in it, right? And helium is always wants to go to the top. So it went to the top of the aerostat and was just sitting there. We wanted to get it done as safely and quickly as possible. So, we quickly realized the best and safest way was to deflate the aerostat by shooting it out.
The last pieces of the blimp made its way to the Danville Armed Forces Reserve Center on Saturday before heading to an undisclosed military investigation site. The blimp that came down on Wednesday was launched 6,000 feet in the air back in August in Aberdeen, Maryland.